Welcome
To
our kitchen.
dining room.
We're planning for our garden today.
Yeah, because you know how
We bought so many seeds.
So many seeds.
We were not prepared for all the planting.
We've
that would
never
take.
had to schedule out our planting before.
But we don't have enough pots or lights or to not
We
do
have
it.
to. We have to.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do it, and we're gonna tell you how to do it because we're such experts on
Experts, because we've done it never
it.
before.
0 times.
We have books.
in the past. Yeah. Lots of books.
Lots of books. Okay, April.
And we're intelligent.
We printed out some calendar pages
Yes.
for 2021. Thank goodness it's 2021.
Right.
Still not great, but
Getting there.
getting there. We need to come up with 3 symbols, I think, just for the fun of it.
Okay.
We need a start seeds inside symbol. We need a transplant plants into the garden symbol. And we need a direct sow seeds outside. So what should the symbols be? I mean,
A
probably.
light bulb
Okay, so
for starting indoors.
and this for transplanting outdoors.
Sure.
Okay.
And then like a seed out.
I don't know if I know how to
sun.
do a light bulb.
A sun for.
Does that
Yeah,
look
don't
like
do the light bulb.
a light
in-
bulb?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay,
And then a sun, yellow
for
or orange. Let's do
for
an orange.
seeds.
For starting things outdoors versus indoors, because
Oh,
this is
I see.
transplanting and this is starting indoors, and
And
then
then-
starting outdoors would be a sun because you don't need the light bulb,
Okay, that makes sense.
right?
Yeah.
That
Here's our.
does not look like a sun.
It's a marigold then.
I think you should do it like.
That takes a lot longer to draw. Viewers, which is better?
Neither.
Better. Yeah, neither. Okay, that's fine. So April,
Yes.
how do we know what to do when?
Well,
You've divided our seeds up already.
I already have divided our seeds. They're in different containers. And I did that by looking at the back of the seed packet and reading the directions for sowing.
Mm-hmm.
Generally, seed packets have those.
Yep.
Any seed packet from any brand. So these pumpkins say, sowing indoors, start seeds 3 to 4 weeks prior to your last frost date in 3-inch containers and carefully transplant outside after the danger of frost has passed. Make sure not to disturb the root system when transplanting. A lot of helpful information. But there's also the option to sow directly outdoors, and it says direct sow in well-drained soil after the danger of frost has passed and soil temperatures have reached at least 60 degrees Fahrenheit. So we look at these and decide, do we want to get a jump start on growing these? Like, is our warm season outdoors short? Do we need to start them indoors so that they're already going by the time the last frost has passed? Or do we not care and we want to just direct sow them because we don't have enough space indoors?
So these are the ones that we absolutely know we're going to direct sow.
Yes,
I just
because they're not
added.
for sowing
I just
indoors.
added turnips and nasturtiums to this
yeah.
because they were in a different one. So these are pretty easy. You look at the back. Direct sow from March through August. The season may be extended from February through October by sowing radishes in cold frames, cloches, or greenhouses. It is essential to thin promptly after seedlings have emerged. These will germinate in soil temperature between 45 and 80. They're fairly resistant to frost, so we'll probably start these like even the beginning of April, directly outside.
Versus, say, corn that needs temperatures between 68 and 85 degrees for germination and don't like cold and wet soil. So for here in Oregon, where we live in the Pacific Northwest, we definitely want to wait and make sure it's not going to be like
That's
cold
what,
and rainy
mid-June,
when we...
probably.
Yeah, and even then there's like June gloom.
Yeah, it just depends on the
So we'll see.
year. You can look up a lot of stuff like average temperatures for months or days, and
Yeah, if you're like, heck, I don't know what the temperature of my soil, just, look up some averages for your area.
Or you can use the old-timey method.
Oh, yes.
Drop your pants, sit on the ground.
Sit your
Set a
hiney
while.
down and see if it's comfortable.
Don't do that in public.
I have done that, and we filmed a video and we couldn't post it.
No.
Sorry.
Sorry about that. Okay, so radish,
Yes.
direct sew on.
That just looks like an orange blob.
That's what the sun looks like, April. You can draw the
I
next
feel
one.
like we shouldn't have used orange. Is this orange lighter?
It probably is. Turnips. These get planted a little warmer. From your last frost date through midsummer. Our last frost date's about the 20th. So let's do this weekend. Let's do Friday the 23rd
Of April.
of April. Turnips.
Great.
Add that down there.
Where's the, oh, we're using this dark blue?
Yeah, just because it's easy to read.
Turnip, direct sew.
So that's an example of some direct sewing. Now, a little more complicated if you're starting indoors.
See, yours looks like a leaf and mine looks like a sun.
Yeah, you're right. April is the
It's true. And
better
can I
artist.
say, you are the artist out of the two of us, so I would have expected you to do better.
All right. We'd have to look up, well, actually, April, I know we'd normally look at these on the internet, but what I have is Crockett's Victory Garden,
Yes.
based on the PBS television show. I think
And
it's
I
PBS.
have the Better Homes and Gardens Complete Guide to Gardening.
And this has
I don't believe it,
This
though.
has a really handy chart for different things, including our last frost date. And here we go on when to set them out. Pumpkins,
I think this is a similar
alphabetical. Yes. Okay.
chart.
Zone 3,
But you know this.
between June 1.
Oh, Lauren, there's a schnauzer in here.
Oh, that's so cute.
really cute.
We have a schnauzer. June 1 and July 1
Okay, sorry, for
pumpkins. And pumpkins.
For direct sewing?
The-
Because these say start 3 to 4 weeks prior to last frost inside.
Um,
And transplant outside after the danger of frost has passed.
So this is the thing. You'll sometimes find different information, and that's okay. We can adjust because the soil temperature does have to be warm, and we have cold soil temperature for a while, even after our last
although
frost.
These seeds are produced in the same climate that we live in.
Yeah. So let's
tested.
split the difference.
Okay.
Let's plant them near the end of May outside, and let's
Okay.
start them before that.
Okay.
So we'll count
It
backwards.
does say when temperatures have reached at least 60 degrees for direct sewing.
Okay.
So yeah, I'd go like
So-
end of May.
Man, I'm doing a 2-color symbol. I should have done just the sprout, but this is okay. So this is transplants out, and then write pumpkins.
Oh, I thought we were direct sewing them in late May.
Oh,
Well,
I was
that's what you
gonna
were
still
saying.
start them inside
That's
just to
fine.
give them a head start. So we'll do both.
I'm happy to.
We'll have super strong pumpkins.
Are we gonna do this with all the pumpkins?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. So just
I don't
pumpkins
wanna
is
do
fine.
Separate. We have 3 different types.
Same with
So
tomatoes.
that means
we'll do all the tomatoes
that means
the same
that
way.
3 weeks back.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3 on
Yep.
the 8th.
Yep.
Or do you want to do it?
No, let's
4
do the
weeks.
8th. Pumpkins don't take long to germinate. and
Okay.
sprout.
What's the symbol for? Oh, it's the light bulb.
Yep.
Where's the yellow?
Yellow and black are right there. This is it's gonna look very cute. So that's worth it, right?
Worth the laboriousness.
Yeah,
I think your light bulb looks better than mine.
that's okay.
Pumpkin.
I mean, we could just be writing transplant or direct sew,
Yeah.
but this is so there we go.
The days might fill up quite a bit, so.
So we are gonna go through this with pretty much all our seeds in groupings, all the pumpkins, all the tomatoes.
Yeah.
Um,
All the greens.
When
generally.
it actually comes to real transplant dates and stuff, we might massage that. If we're having bad weather,
Massage it.
like change it a little. Okay, fine.
Weird.
If the soil is too moist.
Ew. That word doesn't actually bother me.
All right, it bothers a lot of people.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's strange. I mean, I do, but anyway.
You're saying we can adjust. We don't
can
need to
adjust.
be precise.
If it's stormy
Yeah.
or if it's too dry for direct
Yeah.
sowing, or for rotation crops, like if we're planting something where we had our peas in early spring and the peas aren't quite wrapped up, Well, we can
We'll
let
wait
it
a little
go a
bit.
couple weeks.
Yeah.
We can harden off the plants outside.
Yeah.
It's when you take transplants and acclimatize them to outside conditions.
Which we're talking about building a cold frame to transfer even
Yeah.
just trays of our sprouts outside, and that way.
We should look on
have an in-between.
Craigslist free for a big window, like an old
yeah.
window.
Okay.
So that's
that it?
That's how you do it.
But wait, Lauren, I wanted to figure out what we're planting today.
What are we planting today? I love pesto.
Me too.
April, do you want to tell the story about the time that you got what's that one kind of salad? That's tomatoes and mozzarella.
No, it's embarrassing.
Okay. I think it's a really good story, but
I once ordered a
Caprese.
caprese. I think it's
Caprese?
caprese, whatever. I ordered one of those salads at a real, hipstery coffee shop when I was in college, and I didn't really know what the salad was before. Because,
if you'd seen one, you
wasn't that
would have
cool.
recognized it, but you didn't know
yeah,
the name.
but I wasn't so what I thought, and it listed the tomatoes and cheese and stuff, but I thought these were like toppings on a lettuce salad,
Yeah.
basically.
Reasonable.
Which makes sense. And so, but I can't eat tomatoes, and so I ordered it with no tomatoes, so it was literally just like slices of mozzarella cheese with basil and balsamic vinegar, which was
tasted great,
delicious.
I
But
bet.
they looked at me like, they were like, so just the cheese and the basil, which I thought was like just those things on a salad. I was like, yeah. It was some great cheese.
I mean, I would eat that.
I did eat it.
Yeah.
It was yum.
Yeah. They shouldn't have judged you.
Yeah.
You're allergic to tomatoes.
Yeah, maybe someone just wants some cheese with dressing on it.
Yummy.
Yum. Okay.
Cheddar with ranch would be so good.
Ew, what?
Yeah.
Lauren!
All right, well, we're going to keep doing some seeds. It's great to check in with y'all. Keep planting those gardens. If you don't feel like planting, that's fine. Just plant stuff.
Throw your seed packets whole into the garden.
Oh, we have a big mound of earth in our garden, and I want to take our lettuce mix, which has hundreds of varieties of lettuce, and sprinkle it over and have a mountain of lettuce. And April doesn't. So like this video if you agree with either of us. Comment to tell us which one you agree with. And subscribe if you want to see how this argument plays out. You can always unsubscribe. We don't care. I mean, we do, but
We'll be heartbroken.
We'll
but
understand.
We understand. We'll let you go like Rose and Jack in the Titanic. I have not seen it, but it seems like quite an emotional time.
Isn't it like
he's like floating away, or he lets go. I think she's like on an iceberg, and he lets go, even though everyone's proved there was plenty of room for both of them on the iceberg, but he just like lets go and drowns, I guess.
seems...
Again, I haven't seen it, but that's the gist.
Well, if we've spoiled it, it's not our fault. We haven't seen it.
I've heard it's terrible, so whatever.
I've heard it's really good. Don't people love that movie?
Yeah. You know, my friend Tina once was watching it with her friends and just got really angry because it was bad.
Melodramatic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Whatever. Anyway, enough about the Titanic.
How much of this video are we gonna cut?
Who knows?
Who knows?
We'll see you next time, though. Maybe we'll actually be in the garden.
Yeah.
For once.
Planting things.
In our lives. That would be fun.
I mean, there's some things we can start direct sowing pretty soon here, like snow peas.
Peas!
Peas! The first thing to go in the garden.
Yeah.
Usually.
Yes. Okay, but that's it for today.
I never know how to end these. I feel like we could chat all afternoon.
You could have let me just end it now, but then you talked some more.
I'm sorry. Bye! Bye. Wave. Smile. Ow.